Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame bonus reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Just to let you know, I have done a love reading, a general reading, and a career reading for June, but this is your bonus twin flame reading. I don't often like to do these readings as the energy is often intense and you're dealing with toxic cycles there, so I don't do them often, but I have been guided. So here we are, my beautiful Aquarius. Let's get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame energy? Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding twin flame? Thank you. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Thank you so much. And they want one more. Also, I'm using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels deck to get the overall energy of your twin flame at this present moment. I'm dealing with current energies. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius, what do they want you to know? Okay, first of all, this person, it says here, you deserve love. Okay, you are lovable. So this person is currently dealing with energy healing. Yeah, they just gave me the word healing. This person believes that they did not deserve love, that they, and I know that's an obvious thing to say, it's just opposite of the card, but what they're giving me is this person has very low self-esteem, and they often felt like they were not good enough for you, Aquarius. They may have even said that to you. Yeah, they feel like they didn't have anything to offer you. Is what they're giving me. But also this person believed that goal setting, going off after their career, that was the most important thing to them. They're giving me like this sentence, keep your eye on the prize, or something like that. This person always goes after a goal, and in terms of, yeah, money, they're trying to build their empire, and they always felt like they didn't have time for love, and that anyway they didn't have anything to offer somebody in a solid sense when it came to romance or love. So this person was constantly running away from your connection. At the moment, I feel like this person is waking up to the idea of loving themselves. There is a healing process going on here. Yeah, there's a bit of self-loathing, but ultimately I feel this person, this is from childhood. This energy is from childhood. There is something that they're running away from in their childhood. Again, another obvious thing to say. They haven't given me the exact thing, so we will come to it. They will reveal as we go on. Also, this person, passion. Okay, they're also rediscovering their passion for you, Aquarius. I feel this is something that they have buried because they felt that they were not ready to settle down in a soulmate energy. This is how they are transmuting it, even though you know and I know that they are twin flame energy, an energy and a connection that has been throughout past lives. This person, it says, allow your heart to sing, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so this person, when they were with you, Aquarius, this person may have kept you under wraps, as it were. They may have not introduced you to their friends because there is, this person does not like personal displays of affection or things like that, and they shy away from it's like they compartmentalize their life. Okay, they've got their career going on over here, they've got something to do with romance over here, their friends are very much over here, their family are over here, everything is in a compartment, and these things, they just don't gel. Okay, everything is very separate for this person that we're dealing with, and they want to come back in, is what they're giving me right now. Sorry, I'm just pausing to receive the message. They want to come back in, this twin flame of yours, to communicate how they see your connection and how they still hold a torch for you. They have a lot of passion for you, but they actually want to allow you to integrate yourself. It's an interesting message. This person, integrate yourself into their lives. Okay, so I'm guessing that this person, they want to bring you back into their life so that you can meet their friends, meet their family, have a proper relationship. This person, it feels like they kept everything very secret. Okay, they want to speak their truth. This person wants to be a bit more authentic in the way that they deal with life. I say a bit more. I feel like this person is actually trying to stand in truth and come away from toxic cycles that do not serve them. This person, I feel, also had some sort of possibly substance related. They either run away from things in alcohol or substance abuse or something. But we have that they are going to be more open about who they are loving. And they're loving you. Okay, it's basically they're coming back towards you. They're freeing themselves from toxic cycles. Yeah, of course. Codependency is the next card that we have. This person is recognizing that their addictions, their codependencies are actually spilling over and affecting all of their connections, be it friendship, family, or romance. But ultimately, it says here, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This person is really they gave me the word cold turkey. Now I know that means when someone's coming off a very heavy substance, they're going cold turkey, but they mean it in the general sense. This person is actually rather than a gradual coming off of something or releasing themselves from a negative cycle gradually, this person has really woken up one day, decided that's it, knocking it on the head, and they have. But I feel like this person is going through a lot of temptation to go back to it, but they're not. They are stopping themselves. There's a lot of willpower going on here. And also I feel that this person goes through the sweats for whatever it is that they're craving here. So this is definitely some sort of substance related issue with your person, or alcohol, which is also a substance, but they're giving me them as separate things. So this person has cut them out. It's very cut and dry with this person, which is really unusual. Normally it's about someone trying to extrapolate and gradually take themselves off these things, but actually your twin flame is cut. They don't want this anymore. And look at that. Free yourself. They're taking control of their life. It's time to take back control of your life. So this person, they're just, it's like a rebirth. This person is completely done like a 360 in their life. They're just cutting everything that does not serve them. And that includes people. I see this person has a friendship circle that is very separate, and as I say, compartmentalized from everybody else. And they recognize, after having a break from them, that they were not serving their highest good and actually were a bad influence. They've cut them too. I really feel they're just completely freeing themselves and they want a new start here. Okay. I fully expect to see that they want a new start with you, because at the moment it feels like they're cleansing their body and purging their mind in order to restart a connection with you and come to you in a more healthy state of mind and healthy heart. They really want to offer you a healthy heart and body and lifestyle. Okay, is what they said. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know? Justice, karma. Something happened here. Karma is a bitch right now to this person. Thank you so much. But they're seeing things clearly. They said they're seeing things very clearly. They were very clouded before. I will come to it in a moment. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know? For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot. It's a series of major arcana cards to get the overall energy of your twin flame in this present moment. Present energies, please. Thank you so much. The World. Yeah, ending of the cycle. Oh, I love this. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What else do they need to know regarding their twin flame? As I take jumpers from the pack, Judgment, wake up call. Yep, there it is. I only take jumpers from the pack, so it may take a while. I will not rush the messages because I feel I need to take the messages that are specifically for you, not the energy that I choose. So you may want to fast forward any of these periods of, you know, long shuffling. I don't like to waste people's time, but I will not rush the message. Okay, so Justice is on the board. There is karma here. So this person, something has come and smacked them right in the face and made them realize that their life and the way that they are spending it, they've corrected me, the way that they are wasting it, they said, and this is their acknowledgement, not Spirit's, although Spirit agrees. The way that they are wasting it, it no longer serves them, and they're not even happy with this lifestyle anymore, so they needed this absolute cut and run. It is very much cutting. Yeah, it is very sharp. Yes, it's the end. They decided it's the end, and therefore it is. This person is very they were very out of balance, okay, and they're rebalancing with this Justice card, which is a Libran energy. But what they want you to know with this card in particular is that this person, they were very clouded with this substance. Okay, this is not an excuse. They acknowledge that this is not an excuse. They chose this way of life. They chose their actions. They're very well aware of their actions, both towards you, Aquarius, and to those that they hurt around them. This person does leave a bit of a path of destruction in their wake, and they recognize it, but they felt out of control. They felt unbalanced, and they're definitely running away from something. They feel like they're not enough. And we'll find out, we'll go deeper to find out what they're running away from, or what the cause, this root cause was, where they kind of despised themselves, and they were hiding away in codependency. There is yeah, they feel like the substance was their crutch, okay, and it was actually to stop them from feeling. It was to push the emotions down so they do not deal with reality, they're giving me, okay? But they're seeing things very clearly now that they've cut this. There's two swords there, so it is very much this cut, okay? They've decided one day that is the end, and so it is, okay? And they're seeing things very clearly, and they're seeing the pain that they caused other people, but most importantly, the Justice card, the Karma card, basically, they see how they injured their counterpart. Do you see the two faces there? They're acknowledging their part in hurting you. Also, there is a truth here. They want to speak their truth. The truth comes out with the Justice card, and they want to find solutions. Okay, this person could also, they're giving me, could also be dealing with some sort of legal thing that's going on at the moment. They're showing me paperwork and signing, so this person may be dealing with something there. It could be anything at the moment because they haven't shown me particularly what it is. So it could be to do with career, it could be to do with you know, another person, it could be anything right now, but we'll go deeper. At the end of the day, they've got the world on their mind. They feel like they have been carrying the world this whole time on their back, the weight of the world. And that's the thing that they've been trying to block, is what they're giving me. This is the end of the cycle. They've completed that cycle, that karmic cycle of lessons that they were meant to learn. So they were meant to go through this. They acknowledge that also. And they've learned those lessons, and they're moving on from the cycle. Okay. With this card, they're giving me, they were a shadow of themselves. They don't even recognize themselves anymore, okay? It's almost like the mask is so big now that they didn't even recognize who they were underneath, and they're trying to find that person. As you can see here, there is a mask. I get a different energy and different reading from the same card every time I do it, because I tap into different energies. But this time they're giving me, the mask has become so great that they cannot recognize the person who was deep within, and they are trying to refine themselves, okay? So they're rediscovering, they've given me the word rediscovering themselves. So they're in a process at the moment of ending that toxic cycle and anything that did not serve them. They feel a lot of shame. the way that they dealt with you, Aquarius, as their counterpart. They recognize that you are someone special and a mirror image of themselves. So you both may have triggered each other in certain ways. You may know what their wounding is, and you may have reminded them in some way of this inner wounding, or they gave you, they're also giving me, that they gave you, they told you what happened in the past, and once they gave you that information, they felt exposed, and they couldn't deal with that. It just, they wanted to keep it in a box, and they feel like they should never have exposed themselves to that degree, so they had to distance themselves from you, is what they're giving me there. But this person is definitely going through a wake-up call at the moment. Judgment is a clarity, okay? They're seeing where they hurt people. They're seeing how many faces they gave to the world. They're very much like a chameleon. They were never truly happy with themselves, okay? They're trying to identify right now, which one is me? Who am I? What? I don't even know who I am anymore, is what they're giving me with this card. But there is a clarity. They're starting to see through things of like, well, me, when I'm around a certain group of people, I don't like that person. So those people have got to go, okay? And then they're searching in each connection that they have, whether it serves their higher purpose, okay? And they're also looking into their life purpose as well, as to which direction to go in, okay? So they're really trying to work out their path at this moment in time, because they're freeing themselves from so many things that did not serve them, that they are left with, well, which direction do I go in then? Because I've cut off every avenue that did not serve me, and I'm looking at the other avenues that I have left, okay? This person wants to come in and speak their truth to you. They realize that their life path is with you, and that their life purpose was always to be with you and walk this journey of life, the world, giving each other the world, balancing out the world's problems together, and walking forward in truth and honesty. And they recognize they didn't give that to you, but their eyes are opening really wide now, and they're starting to see how they did you wrong, and that not only are they to be judged and receive karma, but they want to prove that they've learned the lessons so that they do not make the same mistakes as they approach you again. Okay, we're going to go deeper, my beautiful Aquarians. For this, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What are we dealing with when it's their twin flame energy? Can you please guide me? Thank you so much. Okay. Right, okay, so this person had a very dysfunctional family, so it comes from that for sure. There was either a broken marriage here, or perhaps not even a marriage, just a broken family unit, a lot of trouble, a lot of arguing. We'll go deeper, but I really feel that this person, they felt quite alone in this. They sought help from maybe various aunts and uncles, but they still did not connect with any sort of adult kind of energy that guided them in a way that showed them how to love in life, okay, is what they're giving me. This person seems to be blocked at every avenue. Every adult, when they were a child, every adult they went towards for some sort of affection was blocked. So they feel like they were never nurtured in any happy family environment. Yeah, there was no support there, no love support, or even family contentment. This is quite a lot. Also, there wasn't a lot of money. They're giving me as well with that card. So they always felt like because they had nothing, they came from nothing. Oh, this is a sentence they're giving me. They came from nothing, and they'll always be nothing. That's what the energy of what they've been told as a child, that accept your destiny because you came from nothing and you'll always be nothing. It's a horrible way that they've been structured in terms of their foundation of what it means to be loved. but that's what they're giving me here. So I can kind of see where they felt they didn't deserve love, and they felt they didn't have anything to offer, but also their feelings of being rejected by those that they actually loved, their family unit. No matter the dysfunction, they still wanted to reach out and connect to those older family members, mother, father figures, if they were around, aunts, uncles, grandparents, those sort of people, but they were always rejected. Okay, so that feeling of inadequacy, not feeling enough, feeling rejected and alone, left out in the cold, they turned to some sort of substance to push the emotions down, in order to not expose their reality, their true feelings. They always felt that if they let themselves feel for 1 second the magnitude of how rejected they felt as a child, then that would destroy them forever, and there was no going back. So they always kept a lid on it with these substances, or running away from the truth. And they've freed themselves from this codependency, freed themselves, done some work there. But I really feel it's kind of cut and run. And they're facing their karma, they're facing their truth, and they're starting anew. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is a new start. Okay, again, this recovery. They're forgiving their past, they're forgiving their family unit for the dysfunction, but ultimately they're moving on. And I don't feel like, oh, it's gone really cold at the moment. So this is for some, they just gave me, because there's a big, I don't know if you can see that, loads of goosebumps here, but a breeze just came here. It feels really cold. Normally I would, this is for somebody in particular, but they've given me the winds of change with this this cold air that just came here. This person may even talk like this. They may even call it, and they may have said this to you in the past, Aquarius, the winds of change are a front, or a coming, or a front. Is that even a sentence? The winds of change are a front? Okay, well, basically the gist of the sentence is that the winds of change are, brewing and bringing a positive energy, getting rid of the stagnant and the negative. Okay, so this person is really forgiving a lot of people, cutting what does not serve them, including toxic family members, is what I'm getting here. Everything is up to scrutiny with this person because they want a complete fresh start. Okay, and they're acknowledging their part in hurting people and leaving a path of destruction, but they're identifying the root cause of it, which is from childhood, okay, and things that did not give them a stable foundation. Okay, yeah, they're building here. They want to have something solid to offer for you, towards you, sorry, but they want healthy roots. Okay, so they're doing the work is what they're giving me here. This person, they're digging deep. Can you see that earth all around their fingers? They're really digging deep, and they're going through the mud. They're going through all the shit, the BS, everything, to dig up something good about themselves that they can offer you, Aquarius. They really want to come in with something special for you, but also they want to communicate how hard it was for them, and they want to invest in a relationship with you, this connection, because they recognize you are their counterpart. Okay, they recognize that you are, I don't like to call it other half, but they're calling it other half. I like to call it counterpart because everybody is whole by themselves. We are not searching for our other half, because that implies that we are lesser or that we are not whole. And actually we are all whole ourselves, and rich with self-love and self-respect before we meet and connect with our counterpart, which is someone who complements who we are. But this person at the moment that you're dealing with, your twin flame, acknowledges you as their other half. Okay, is how they're putting it. But the Ace of Pentacles, they want something good and of substance to come towards you with. Okay, so they're doing a lot of soul work here, with that Ace of Coins, and it's a gift, it's a prize, okay, that they want to offer you. They're hoping that you're open to receiving it, but ultimately they feel it's all that they have to offer, and it's the only part of goodness that they have in them, is what they're saying. They're really digging deep to find the good in themselves and in the situation, to change everything around. And they want to integrate you into their world. They want to draw you back, is what I'm getting. And they want to communicate why they're like this. That's what I'm getting here. Six of Swords. Okay, yeah, they're definitely moving on. Six of Swords in the upright position is this necessary transition, okay? Relocating to calmer waters spiritually, being guided by the forces of the unknown, and trusting in the universe that it's lining things up with divine timing, but also being in the right place at the right time. This person is starting to believe in things that are fated, okay? The World card, they're showing me, even though the Wheel of Fortune is normally towards fate. This person is like giving... This person likes to use cliches, maybe, I don't know, or puns or something. But it's like the world... They're giving me... Don't shoot the messenger, okay? This is weird. But they're saying the world turns and the worm turns. Okay, so I don't know if that means anything to anybody. But it's supposed to be like some sort of cliched saying, the worm turns, like, and the world turns. I don't know, the world keeps turning. Basically, this is again the winds of change energy, okay, bringing in something new and positive and successful after a time of stagnation and toxicity. Okay, so they just keep reiterating that they're changed. Okay, they've decided they've changed, and once they've made the decision, Aquarius, they're running with it. They mean business. Okay, so we've got, they keep bringing up Libra as well. So it's balance, a lot of balance. But ultimately, they recognize it was a necessary transition there. They've weathered the storm. So they keep giving me someone who keeps getting like chills, okay, or the sweats or something. They're weathering the storm, okay, to get to you. And they're saying it's worth it, Aquarius. They recognize how much they hurt you, but ultimately, yeah, they have to go through this storm in order to get to a more positive cycle in their life. Now we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and this person, they could be an earth element there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placement. Also I'm getting some air placement as well. I'm getting Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So you could be dealing with another Aquarius there, Aquarius. But the Seven of Pentacles is this person... They often do not like to do work without reward, okay? It's not that they're lazy. They just know how to use their energy efficiently, this person. So they're very goal-oriented. They go after things with quite a lot of precision. Okay, they keep saying the eye on the prize, the eye on the prize. But that comes from this childhood wounding where they've been told that they've come from nothing and they'll always be nothing. Okay, so this person does not like to do work without reward. They don't see what they're doing at the moment as work without reward, but they are hoping. There is a deep... there's a deep fear here with the Seven of Pentacles, is that they do not want to give up too soon. Okay, on themselves, and they also do not want you to give up on them too soon. So there is a little bit of a struggle here. They're hoping that you do not give up too soon whilst they're in the growth process. Okay, so I feel like maybe the moon, either you're still in contact. I feel like you're not. Yeah, I feel like there's no contact right now, but perhaps they're watching you on social media or keeping tabs on you through friends and things like that, because there is a real fear here. Thank you so much. Ah, there we go. The Page of Swords, the stalker of the pack. Okay, Page of Swords is about basically keeping tabs on someone, and again, Aquarius energy. So again, you could be dealing with another Aquarius here. But yeah, as I was just saying, they are definitely spying on you with this card. Even if you look up the meaning of this card, it is about spying on the person that you love, or your person. So this person is definitely spying on you in some way here. Just a confirmation from Spirit with regards to what I'm saying. They just hope that you haven't given up on them too soon, because they're doing the work. So they don't want all this work to be for nothing, because keeping your eye on the prize. It's almost like this person is always so goal oriented. You are the prize at the end of this, Aquarius. So again, I just want to explain that we all have free will, and that Aquarius, if this person has done you wrong, which I feel they've not been the best behaved in this connection here. That's often the way with twin flame connections, especially when you got codependency on the board. And you know, some self-loathing that often comes into projection onto the twin flame, and it is a very toxic cycle there. Just want to reiterate though, you do have free will, and you do not have to go back to this person, Aquarius. You will always have a bond between you and your twin flame, which you can never cut, unfortunately, but you can walk away from this person, and you can choose to seek a new love in terms of a soulmate elsewhere. Okay, so I just want to reiterate that, but this person's been keeping tabs on you and been they've given me a dual meaning for this. This person is very curious about what you've been up to since then, but also they want to come in and communicate with you how they've been learning, and how they've been learning from their past mistakes, and how the work that they've been doing. The pages often bring news, and they may even tell you about some ideas that they've had for business. But they're gaining a lot of mental clarity, this person. Okay, they're highlighting for me the bulbs here, which are ideas, mental clarity, but also that they've been doing a lot of research on how to free themselves from negative cycles. They've been doing a lot of healing, nurturing themselves, and the Page of Swords, pages bring news. Okay, they bring that, but they've been stalking you for sure. Not in a scary way, but in a curious way to see if, when they come back, how you may greet them, or whether you have moved on with someone new. Oh, wow. So that energy was when it knocked the stone off, the jade here. It knocked this off. The sentence I got was, they better not have someone new. It was quite possessive. So this person may have some sort of anger issues as well, and maybe quite obsessive, because we do have that page there turning up. But it is an energy of, there's a lot of rage if they found that you were with someone else. I feel it's an internal rage. I don't think that they would do anything. We can't take this many, but it was to give me the energy of what's happening with this person. So they're quite jealous. There is a jealousy here with this person. Not a very nice energy there, but they are working on themselves. So Spirit has given me, they're in the transition period. So they're not fully ready to come back and connect with you, because they're doing the work. But there is this energy of, when they look at what you're up to, Aquarius, it's very painful for them that they missed out on you. They treated you badly. They did not take the opportunity to say how they truly felt about you at the time, and because they did not love themselves. And there's a lot of anger at the way that they processed the world back then and missed out on an opportunity with you, and for someone else to grab that opportunity, because you are a beautiful soul with an amazing heart, and so much to give. They feel a lot of rage at themselves for effing up, basically. There's a lot of stress and exhaustion with this person. So they, at the moment, they have a lot of, 10 of Wands, a lot of stress and exhaustion with this person. They have a lot of burdens, okay? They're carrying around this baggage from childhood, and they want to set it down, okay? So they're working through it. So they're not there yet. They've still got a bit of a ways to go, but they are working on it, okay? And it is deep. And as I said, they're digging through the mud. They're digging through all of this awful, it feels like tar. It's so heavy. They're digging deep, and they're finding the golden nugget of the truth, so they can banish it and offer you something beautiful, something of substance, and something pure, because that's what you deserve, Aquarius, is what they're giving me. It is their complete wake-up call. and finally seeing the situation for who they are, what they did, and how they hurt you and others around them. So we have the Moon energy card, Major Arcana in the reverse. So again, this is clarity. Truth will be revealed here. This person wants to come in and speak their truth about how they treated you. I fully expect to see an apology card turn up on the board. This person does feel a lot of remorse. Okay, they recognize that they were very clouded with whatever they were taking, or alcohol, whatever they were using to suppress. They've even given me painkillers. I don't do painkillers. I guess they do. Painkillers suppress physical pain. So just one moment, please. I'm just wondering if this person has some sort of injury or some sort of condition where they need to take painkillers. Okay, they're giving me they're giving me lower back right here is hot. Lower back, so they may have some sort of back injury or something from when they were younger. This is not something that's in the present. It's something that is an injury from a while ago, and it flares up. This person also takes painkillers as well, is what they're giving me. Going super hot now, so that's for someone in particular. But the Moon card energy, this person is, they may even have shown up in your dreams, okay? Aquarius, you may be having some very vivid dreams about this person recently. As they've started to do the work, they're starting to reconnect to their psychic abilities of reaching out to their twin. So you may have started those dreams already. If not, you're definitely going to get them in June. They're giving me, it's very... at least towards the end of June, they're giving me dreams are going to be very important. There'll be some sort of messages contained in those dreams of this connection. They're trying to cleanse this connection with you. They're trying to do the work. They really are. Okay, Pisces energy. So you could be dealing with a Pisces here. But there is a Jekyll and Hyde to this person that comes from the codependency, and they're recognizing this energy. There is they may have even called it, okay, again, do not shoot the messenger. I do not like to call these things in certain ways. So for example, I don't think it's a mental unwellness. What I feel is this person calls it their madness. They have a crazy side to them that they cannot control. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde. They kind of enjoyed that part of them, okay, but often it scared them also, okay. So they're releasing this energy. They're giving me that this came with codependency. This came with some sort of addiction that they had there, okay. But there is an obsessive energy about this person also, especially with that energy knocking that jade right off, and that anger that I felt. No one else. I want no one else to have my Aquarius, okay? So there is some sort of energy like that with your person. I don't feel like, I feel like they would internalize this. I just want to clarify that. If you are dealing with a violent person who has ever physically hurt you, Aquarius, I don't think this is your reading. I don't think this person, I'm not getting the energy that this person has been physical in that respect. What I'm getting is that this person is internalizing a lot of rage. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarius? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame? Can you please? The Emperor, yeah. Immaturity. Emperor in reverse. This person is working through their immaturity, and they recognize they have a big it keeps like tongue-tying me, a big nasty ego, okay, is what they're giving me. They recognize that was all a cover-up for their feelings of self-worth and their self-loathing, and they have a thing with power because they've been told they come from nothing and they will be nothing. So they've got this thing about power. It's almost like they've got this front where this is not it's not a gender specific reading, male or female. It's about the energy. So they've got this front where they're like, yeah, I'm as good as everybody else. I can be as good as them. I'm just as good as, you know, the next person, because underneath they actually don't feel that way at all. Okay, so they're recognizing at the moment that they're very they've corrected me, were very immature and had problems with power. May have also had problems with authority. Okay, because I'm getting this justice. They're linking it with justice and some sort of paperwork and signing something, as well as the Emperor in reverse. Now this person may have also been a bit serious, quite a serious person. But this seriousness is always about their goals. They need to lighten up, and they recognize that. They're asking me to look at this. Yeah. They've also given me, with this card, they asked me to look at it closely. Okay. What they're giving me here is they don't want to play games anymore. This person was a game player. They're highlighting the chess piece to me and the chess floor. So this person was a game player. Mind games, game player. And this is across the board with people, you know, all over the place, not just in their connection with you, Aquarius. This is how they it got them into trouble, but this person was a game player. They're releasing that energy is what they're giving me here, but they're still quite immature. They're dealing with a lot of anger issues, and they're dealing with their feelings of self-worth, which when they're having a dark night of the soul, there's a lot of tumultuous energy coming up with this person. But ultimately they are seeing the light, and they are seeing all the people that they hurt and how they were actually such a shadow of themselves. They were acting in low vibrations that they just didn't even recognize who they are anymore. So they're currently trying to work out who they are. Okay, how would you like to receive? Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, look at this. The way that they feel about themselves, they're in torment. This is the Eight of Swords, and this is, they did it to themselves. This is a lot of self-sabotage, and they're recognizing that. They're almost like kicking themselves in their own ass, okay? Because they're like, I'm so stupid. How could I have done this? They're just getting so enraged at moments of trying to work out why they did things when they didn't mean it. You know, this person often, it's a game, okay? This game playing that this person did. They would say things to you, Aquarius, in order to gauge your reaction. How much does Aquarius love me? I'm going to push some buttons and see, okay? Because it validated them. It made them feel like someone actually did care, and they didn't want to hurt you. This is so bizarre, okay? They really did not want to hurt you, but they did, because they needed, their ego was bigger than the connection at the time, and they recognized that they pushed those buttons to hurt you so that they could see some sort of validation that they were lovable and that they deserved you, because they didn't feel like they were good enough. Okay, so they would often think to themselves, why is Aquarius with me? Damn, why are they even interested in me? I've got nothing to offer this person. So in order to cover that, they would play mind games, press buttons where they made you feel like you weren't good enough, or try to get you to jump through hoops to prove yourself, and then they would be gone. Because they couldn't deal with what they saw, which was a validation that you love them deeply with your soul, and that actually your twin flame connection is the most important thing, was the most important thing to you at that moment in time. They couldn't deal with it. Okay, because what's the one thing they're giving me? What's the one thing you do? You often strive and strive and strive for something that you truly want, and then when you got it, you're like, oh, do I want it? That looks like too much like hard work. I don't know if I can deal with this, and then they run away, is what they're giving me here. So this person has a lot of self-sabotage going on. They're dealing with these demons at the moment. There's a real dark night of the soul happening. And they're releasing themselves from that. The Hermit in reverse, this person is quite lonely, because actually they've cut themselves off from everybody at the moment, and from all their codependencies, They're trying to cut everything for, you know, their circle, just they're cutting. Okay, so this person is actually a little bit okay, they're a little bit lonely and dealing with those. Interesting. They're dealing with this emotion at the moment. What they're giving me with this card is they're deciding to be with themselves to see if they actually like themselves. And how could anybody like them if they did not like themselves? They want to step into a power, their own power, where they enjoy their own company on their own, where they can feel comfortable in themselves, and also not make the same mistakes that they used to. Okay, they don't want to be stuck in the same cycle. Okay, they feel like they've illuminated already what they need to do for personal strength and spiritual illumination. This is a Virgo energy, and they're addressing that. They're looking at not making the same mistakes again. They don't want to repeat past cycles. Okay, and they recognize they had to make this choice. They've already gone in with deep within for spiritual illumination. Okay, they've already cut themselves off and had that solitude, but they're feeling pangs of loneliness. Okay, at this moment in time. So, but it feels like they don't want to reach out to you when they're lonely. They don't want to reach out to you when they're empty. They don't want to reach out with something that is not enough. You deserve better, Aquarius, and they want to come in towards you when they have something of substance to offer you. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Swords in reverse. So again, that's just clarifying what I've just said. They don't want to communicate anything with you right now until they are full, until they have something solid to offer. Okay, Ace of Swords is about communication and of the mind. Again, air energy, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but it is about coming to you in complete mental clarity. At the moment, they're very stressed with what they see and what they're processing. They're actually judging themselves as well and the past. They're in a lot of healing and recovery, and they want to make this new start and move on from all of this. But they recognize that there's no point in communicating with you any of this. What they want to do is bring you action. Okay, so when they've got into a place of being able to show you how they mean business and want to give you a solid offer of a romantic connection, then they will make their way towards you with a physical or something that you can see on the physical plane offer of their love. Yeah, they're going to come straight towards you when that is ready and done. We have the Chariot card there, Cancerian energy. So it's about being, when they've got enough nurturing for themselves and support, self-love, self-respect within themselves, then they can offer that cup of love towards you. Ultimately, they are very earnest. Okay, this figure, I always see this person as going, I hope I haven't missed out. We need to be quicker. So it's almost like they want to speed up the process, and that's why they've just cut and run. Okay, yes, they're doing the work. That doesn't mean they're doing a shoddy job of the work, that they're just jumping on in. It's just that they don't want to waste time just cutting back little by little, because they feel like they would be tempted back towards the cycle if they didn't cut it out completely. They need to cut and run from those cycles in order to have strong willpower and move on. So they'll be coming towards you to communicate this energy. Ultimately, they want to come in action when they have changed. Okay, the Chariot is a major arcana card, which is, actioning change, and that's when they want to come towards you. Only when they can show you some action and some proof that they have changed and have a solid offer towards you. Thank you so much, my spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding their twin flame energy? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. What else do my beautiful Aquarians need to know regarding this connection? Thank you. Knight of Cups. So the journey is complete. This is when they want to come in and give you their cup of love, as it were. Okay, the Knights always, they see themselves as, you know, romantic kind of Prince Charming characters, male or female. This is not a gender specific reading, but they see themselves as very romantic deep down at heart. And this is when the Knight of Cups always comes in with a proposal. Okay, once this person feels like they have got that balance in their life, and that they have done the soul searching that they need to do, and that they have better judgment, and release all those mental blocks, freeing themselves is what they're doing at the moment. Once that balance with that Justice card, Libran energy, is back on the board, and the end of the cycle with the World card, this clarity will happen, and they will come on in and give you a proper solid offer of their love. Okay, they will communicate how they feel about you. They want to do it properly. They're saying here, Aquarius deserves the best. They deserve this to be done properly. This person wants to come in with grace and finesse, and, you know, they've just said, do it by the book. They want to do it by the book. They want this fairy tale kind of energy, okay, coming on in here, because they feel like you deserve it. So again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. This person really wants to make the effort and put in the 10. Because you are the 10. You are their wish fulfillment here with this Knight of Cups. They were asking me to look at this card a little bit more closely, so please, one moment. Now this person, what they're giving me, they're showing me cards. They're showing me like a playing deck of cards. So this person could be an avid fan of playing poker or something like that. Cards are featured heavily with this person, especially the clubs. It's like a shamrock. Maybe this person has got like a shamrock. I'm seeing it is the clubs. That's the one that looks like a shamrock. They could have something like that. Perhaps they have some sort of Celtic. No, they just said no with the Celtic. So they're just giving me that clubs. I'm trying to make it out. It's clubs or spades, but I feel it looks more like a club for me. And they may have that as a tattoo, or they may have that in some sort of artwork, or there is something connected to that symbol somewhere in their life. Perhaps they go to a club that has that symbol on there, or something to do with club or something. Yeah, they're just giving me that symbol. They may, as I said, have it as a tattoo or something like that. That's a message for someone in particular here with this message. If that's you, they just wanted me to give you that message. But this person, they want to come in with a solid offer, and they want it to be graceful. It will be kind of, how can I put that? They want to give you this energy, Aquarius, that you've tamed them. And that's what they ran away from, okay? You've tamed them. But this person, at the time, they did not want to be tamed. They pushed everything away, okay? Because they felt they weren't good enough. But they're recognizing their worth, and they certainly know your worth, but they projected onto you. Now again, Aquarius, I remind you that you don't have to take this person back. It's free will. But this is how they are seeing themselves and the energy of this moment. I feel like you will have some sort of communication with them in June. We're middle of June now, so towards the end of June. But it won't be the romantic proposal. They won't let you know that romance is completely on their mind until well into July, is what they're giving me. Well into July. Yeah, well into July. Okay, so yeah, but they want to be loyal. They want to be, they're saying, you know, you've tamed them. So maybe they talk like this, you know, they're wild and running free, but you managed to tame them, is the energy. Okay, they've asked me to leave it there. They said that's enough, so we will leave it there. Let's go and get an angel oracle card by Doreen Virtue to close the reading. And this is advice for you in particular, Aquarius. This is not to do with your twin flame, this bit. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Aquarians need to be doing or know, thank you, during this time? Energy work and listen. Okay, so we have energy work there. As I said, you may feel your dreams are actually quite vivid during this time. This person, you know, will come on in there with that. There's a lot of dream work happening there with that moon in reverse. Use your energy to ground you, because often after these dreams we will feel slightly off balance. So do take some energy work, you know, by putting your feet on the ground, earthing yourself, or, you know, if you on some sort of wood or something, or taking a bath with salts to re-energize yourself there. And it says life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Okay, now with this in particular, I just saw that some of you out there have been trying to cut the cord of your twin flame. Okay, now just to let you know, we can never do cord cutting. We cannot cut the connection between a twin flame energy, unfortunately. They're here to help us evolve to different cycles, and we'll learn lessons from each other. And it's a bond that has been throughout time. What you do though, if you're cutting, what you do is do a reset actually, when you try and do that, and you re-energize it with a bit more of a positive energy. And so some of you may have already been doing energy work and you didn't even realize it, but some of you could be healers out there, so you may be using your gifts to give back to people and help them there. But ultimately, please keep yourself grounded during this time, because when your twin flame is doing all of this dark night of the soul work, there's a lot of push and pull there, and there will be a lot of psychic dreams going on there. So be mindful, especially around the solar eclipse on the 21st of June, but also the full moon in the next full moon cycle. And we have listen. Okay, it says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Okay, Aquarius, so some of you may be confused as to whether when this person comes back in, you may not know what to do. You ultimately must trust your instincts on this one, okay? If this person is a horrific person and has really done you very wrongly in the past, then trust what your instincts are saying. Ultimately, take some time for yourself, 10 minutes in silence, half an hour meditation. Trust in the instincts and the thoughts and the emotions that come to you during those quiet times. It's often your instincts kicking in, your intuition, but also it is your guides. Okay, they're trying to communicate with you and guide you on the best path there. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius, let's get a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding the situation? Okay. Okay, so we have the fish has turned up here. Pisces energy, but they're connecting it straight away to the moon for me. That moon card, that clarity, truth being revealed. This person will communicate something that you may not be completely aware of. You may have suspected. It may throw you off balance, okay? So this fish is to remind you to go with the flow and just listen to the person, okay? And well, yeah, of course, listen. They just pointed, yeah, listen. And I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, just listen to the person. You do not have to forget what this person did to you. And often we learn from those mistakes. But forgiveness is important, not for them, but for ourselves. Okay? Because often if we do not forgive a person, we carry that baggage around with ourselves, and we weigh ourselves down, and it stalls us on our prosperity path and our quest for abundance. Often everything, you know, you encounter karmic debt, and you don't want that. So forgiveness is key to releasing yourself. Aquarius. Always remember that. But they're giving me this Pisces energy. They're saying go with the flow. But they're asking you to trust your intuition on this. If something feels fishy, trust your instincts. That's what they're giving me here. Interesting. I've never seen it like this before. What they've given me, I don't know if you can see it, it's so small. In this fish's mouth, there is a little ball, and they just said a pearl. This person is going to the depths, very deep. This person is really going deep, and they're diving so deep to get you a pearl. Okay, I think I said some sort of nugget of wisdom, you know, nugget from their childhood, whatever. I feel like this person, they want to find something of substance to give to you. Okay. As I said, they see you as the prize. It's like the eye on the prize. This person wants to come on in and give you something of substance. Okay, so they're showing me this fish has got a pearl in their mouth. I've never seen it like that before, ever. And obviously it is always existed like this, but they've never given me that. So this person, they do mean business. They do come in truth. Okay, even though I said if it feels fishy, if something feels off, trust your instincts. That's a natural thing for me to say. But ultimately, this person does come in truth and does want to offer you something good. Okay, with that pearl, they want to give you something of substance, and they want that on the Knight of Cups. Also, we have the Eiffel Tower. So there could be some sort of reference here towards Paris or France. They want, basically, this person wants to romance you, is what I'm getting. They may even be like, when they come in and talk, they may like, you know, maybe we should run off to Paris together and have a really romantic time over there when we can all fly places and, the world is back to normal. Maybe we should go to France and get married. Maybe there is such a romantic gesture coming from this person, or they're always like this. They often have outlandish romantic gestures, but this time they're saying they want to follow through. They want to support it, the connection. They want to give you everything that you desire. It's so interesting. They want that on the Knight of Cups also. So they may have given you some sort of trinket similar to the Eiffel Tower, or something connects you, France, Paris, and the Eiffel Tower here with this person. Or when they communicate with you in the next couple of weeks, they will mention this, okay? And you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember they said, Baba said this in the reading. There's something to do with France or Paris in particular. Perhaps you or they are going to relocate to that place for work, but chose not to. There is something about that also. And the last trinket we got here is the mermaid. So this person is definitely diving deep, and they're trying to magnetize you. They're using their power of their mind, using the gifts of the unknown to draw you in the dreams. It's like they're sending you psychic dreams, messages, and things like that. But this person's definitely diving deep, and they cannot forget you, Aquarius, because they're showing me here that you've magnetized them. They still hold that flame, that torch for you, and you're so magnetic. No matter what they've done in their life to try and move on, they cannot. And they're always drawn back to you, is what they're giving me. They're always drawn back to you, okay? There's just something about you that's like no one else, is what they've given me with this trinket here, with that mermaid. But also it's about this free-spirited energy between you. It's like everything works. Everything is perfect when they're with you. Yeah. Okay, they want this on the Knight of Cups also. So unusual for all trinkets to be in the same place. But this person's diving deep. They want to bring you the biggest romantic thing that they possibly can in order to, be way above all competition. They don't want anyone else to have you. They want to give you everything, the world, okay? The jewels from the deep. They want to bring you to the most romantic places. They want to let you know how unique you are. They've never had anybody like you ever. Okay, Aquarius? This is the energy that they're feeling at the moment and what they want to come in and communicate with you. So again, I reiterate, you do not have to take this person back if that's not what you decide for your path. We all have free will. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius, I hope some of this resonated for some of you out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonated with the reading, which is very important for me. Okay, they just gave me a final thing there with regards to Paris or France, which is they're looking at changing up their life, because everything is a new start here for this person, working out their life purpose. So they may be also contemplating some sort of job offer, or reaching out to some sort of job in France or something like that. So they may communicate that to you also if they haven't done already. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius, thank you so much for all your time and energy. Love and light.